All right, hello and welcome to this week's wild card matchup between the Jets and the Ravens. Should be kicking off here shortly. I'll tell them to ready up. But for now, um, let's go over some of the predictions here. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Let me just get everything set up here. Go down. There we go. All right, thanks for everybody tuning in here. Ravens and Jets. Ravens coming into this matchup 13-3. They ended up getting the wild card spot with that record due to the Browns going 14-2. Jets are 11-5, coming off a really good year with Aaron Rodgers playing like himself still. A little bit of an off year for Le'Veon Bell, but they had a resurgence from Byard or Bird, however you want to say, BYRD, the receiver. He has 96 speed. But this year, it's 45 receptions, 959 yards, 7 touchdowns. He's been phenomenal for them. And then the Ravens have Lamar Jackson, who's been really good this year. 3,474 yards, 37 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, 121.1 passer rating. And their star younger wide receiver, Marquise Brown, 39 receptions, 813 yards, 9 touchdowns. Then Devontae Freeman as well has been really solid for them with his abilities. 865 on the ground, 4 touchdowns. A little bit better than Le'Veon Bell, so look for them to run the ball a lot. Both sides of the ball have been pretty good with running the ball. And let me tell them to go ahead and start, and we'll be underway. Going into this matchup, I really want to see how J-Rod is able to utilize Lamar Jackson's speed. When I played him earlier in the year, he was really able to use his speed well in the option game and really knew when to take off and when not to. So look for that to be a factor here in this one. The other side of the ball, Aaron Rodgers, if he gets his X factor going, that could be really, really dangerous as you can imagine. Plus, with Le'Veon Bell in the backfield too, receiving the ball. He's actually been really good receiving the ball. He's got 28 receptions, 308 yards, and a touchdown just for Bell alone. Look for him to get involved in the passing game. Look for them to try and, feed the ball through Bell, but, trying to set up the play action here for their speed receivers like Bird. And here they go. But Jets do have the ball first. Looks like they kicked it off a little early. Just to get everything set up. 2nd and 4. It's the first drive. Bell in the backfield. Single back set, 2 wide receivers to the left. And it's almost intercepted there, but Van Noy gets over there and breaks up the pass. Little RPO action, read all the way there by Van Noy. 3rd and 4 here to start off this game. Jets do have home field advantage because they won their division, even though the Ravens are sporting a 13-3 record. And J-Rod's really come off the scene pretty hot here this year. He's been one of the talks for new coach of the year. Rookie coach of the year, sorry. Split back set, Bell to the left, Cannon to his right. Rodgers takes a snap. He's looking over to the right. It's tipped in the air, and it will fall incomplete. So Rodgers 0 for 2 to start the drive here. 4th and 4. They are going to punt it on their own 31-yard line. Good defensive stand there. Nice 3 and out to sport some momentum here for this Ravens team. Johnston to punt. It's away. Looks like it's going to take it. Grant's taking that zone 15. Nickerson's there for the tackle. Nice special teams play there by the Jets. Going to stop them on their own 20. So for the Jets defensively, you see Adams there on the left side of the screen. He's been phenomenal this year. 4 forced fumbles and a touchdown. 5 interceptions, 53 tackles. He's been phenomenal. CJ Mosley has also had his own share of forced fumbles with 2 and a touchdown as well for him. As they hand it off to Ingram. And there's Jamal Adams, as we were just speaking about him. Stops him for a 1-yard gain on the play. You have a pause in the action. All right, back to their defense. They got Jamal Adams. They do have Unique Ngakoue they picked up from my team last year. They have Aqib Talib in the secondary. They have Cashman, who has 60 tackles on the year and 2 interceptions. So they've been pretty good on defense this year. Defensively, they're in the top 10 in every category. Total yards at 7, passing yards at 9, rushing yards they're at 6. Points allowed, they have 15 on their average, so they're 3rd on defense for that. So they've been a pretty good year defensively. It's been the offense that's kind of struggled this year in the mid categories. But 1 yard gain for the Ravens. 2nd and 9. See if they can pick up that momentum from that 3 and out. 2nd and 9. Jackson takes his snap. He's looking. He's got some time. Over to the middle of the Brown. Brown is getting stripped. No, he gets down and holds on to the ball for a nice 12-yard gain. Nice pass there by Jackson. Taking what the defense is giving him, passing it down low, and let Brown with his speed, his breakaway speed, try and make something happen. Jackson in the gun now. Beat Freeman to his right. Jackson changed something up to the line of scrimmage. Changed something up twice now. He fakes a handoff to Freeman. He's looking. He's got time. He's going to take off. Ooh, and a nice tackle there by Johnson. He had some space. Thought he could make a man miss there. Lucky he doesn't fumble that. That's a little 3-yard gain. Almost got tackled from behind. Nice little 3-yard gain, but a really good defensive open field tackle by Johnson there. That's Tremaine Johnson, number 22. 2nd and 7, staying with the shotgun. Freeman to his left. He takes the snap. Got blitz off the left side. Jackson tries to get away from it, and he does, and is able to pick up a nice 4-yard gain. Jackson with that breakaway speed, even in the pocket there. He had a defender to his left, number 52, Wilson, was right at his throat, and he took off immediately. And with that speed, he was able to get away from it. But nice blitz there by the Jets. He got off that left side, overloaded the left side on that blitz, and almost got to him. 3rd and 3. Can the Jets come away with their own defensive stand on 3 and out? Split back set for them. Freeman to his left. Bernard to his right. Brown out wide to the left. He takes his snap. He's looking. He's got Brown. He's got Brown over the middle, and an open field tackle by Adams. Brown just gets demolished by Adams. And that's how he's gotten his fumbles this year. Adams with his first hit stick tackle. It looks like that's his X factor. Selfless. He does have his X factor. 1st and 10 now for the Ravens. They're starting to drive the ball. Single back set. Freeman in the backfield. 2 wide receivers to his left with Snead. They hand it off to Freeman. Freeman gets what he can. 2-yard gain. So far, pretty good rush defense by this Jets team. Wilson with the tackle. Look for the Ravens to try and get Freeman going with his jukebox ability. He's going to try to get him into open space and see what he can do. But he likes going in the shotgun. You know, you have to worry about Jackson and those read options when you're in the shotgun there. Tries to play off of that and open up some running room for Freeman. 2nd and 8. They do go with the shotgun. Trips to the left. Jackson takes the snap. He's looking over the middle of Freeman. Freeman with some space. And he gets destroyed by Adams. That's his second big hit of this game. Adams came to play. The tackle, 1 yard tackle, 1 yard gain tackle. That was really good. And then you have his third one here. Another hit stick tackle. Almost makes Freeman fumble as he tries to juke him. 1st and 10, though. He does get the first down. Bunch set to the right. Bernard in the backfield now. Freeman has to take a breather after that hit. Jackson adjusting. Hands it off to Bernard. Bernard gets stuffed by Quinnen Williams on the tackle. Almost gets him for a loss, but ends up with no gain. Quinnen Williams gets in the backfield almost immediately. An immediate block shed if you watch that replay. Number 6 just couldn't get a hand on him. 2nd and 10. Gun doubles. Freeman to his left. Man in motion. Takes the snap. Jackson is looking. He's got pressure. And he goes down. Goes down by Jamal Adams. There he is again. Jamal Adams off the right side. Untouched for a sack. 3rd and 19. Huge play by Jamal Adams. And Jamal Adams is really making his presence felt already in this one. A sack, 4 tackles. This is only the first drive. He's already has 4 tackles. 2 of them are hit sticks, which almost resulted in fumbles. But here we have a 3rd and 19. Ravens should just try and get this into field goal range here. Try and get some points and come away with a positive drive. Jets are showing blitz here. Empty set. Jackson steps back. He looks over the middle to Hurst, and he gets destroyed. There's Jamal Adams again. A huge tackle there by Jamal Adams. Another big hit. Forces Hurst to drop that ball, and he was open too. And Jamal Adams has just activated his selfless X factor, but I don't think the Jets have any other X factor. They're going to try and kick this field goal. 4th and 19. Tucker at midfield. The kick is up. And does he have enough? Oh, off the crossbar. Off the front crossbar. And that is going to give the Jets tremendous field position at the Ravens' 44-yard line. I'm assuming the wind was very much so at his back for him to try that. But still very risky because now the Jets have phenomenal field position. I formation set. Bell in the backfield. Crowder to his left. And the snap goes to Bell. Bell, some nice vision there. Ravens had that read all the way. Men in the backfield, but still gets away for a nice little 3-yard gain. Let's see if this Jets offense, can come away with some points here, being this far into Ravens territory to start. All right, empty set for Rodgers. Man in motion. Bell gets the handoff on the touch pass. Bell spins down to the 38-yard line. 3-yard gain there by Bell. Nice open field tackle by number 56. I think it's Michael Kendricks on the tackle. It is Michael Kendricks. 3rd and 5 here. Another big 3rd down for this Jets offense. They got to get a little bit more to be able to get in a field goal range with the win in their face. 3rd and 5. They're going to go back to a split back set. Bell and Cannon in the backfield. Crowder to the left. 3 men on the line for the Ravens. Rodgers takes a snap. It's a handoff to Cannon. Cannon tries to get around the edge, and he gets stopped for a no gain. And I think because of the wind... Oh, hang on a second. 4th and 4. I believe the Jets might try and go for this. Jets user JaVale coming out very aggressive. He does try this using his one coach. Go for it, if you will. 4th and 4. Bell in the backfield, 2 tight ends. He's looking. Rodgers has some time over to the left. Herndon is caught, but he gets stopped for only a 2 or 3 yard gain. And that'll be a turnover on down. So back and forth, these two defenses came to play. Kenny Young with that nice open field tackle. Rodgers really didn't have anything else open down the field, at least when I could see. 1st and 10 now for the Ravens on their own 30. So now they have the good field position. I formation set. Ricard and Freeman in the backfield. Jackson changed something up. He might be looking for Brown here as they go with the play action. They got, it's almost picked off by, I don't know. I don't even know how to try to pronounce that guy's name. Must be some rookie, but number 59, okay, you saw it there. Number 59 makes a nice deflection on the play. And that was almost picked off. Tried to target the fullback there. Shotgun set. 2nd and 10. Jets showing blitz here. Jackson. And Jackson gets sacked immediately. Ngakoue. There he is. Number 91. Yannick Ngakoue with the sack. And that's brings up another 3rd and long here for this Ravens team. Jets are coming out very aggressive in this one. A lot of blitzes, a lot of zero blitzes, a lot of big hit attempts, especially by Jamal Adams, as it brings up a 3rd and 18. And they're showing blitz again. Jackson with the empty set. He's audibling again. Jackson audibling again. He doesn't like what he sees. He takes a snap now. He's looking. He's got a man over the middle. Andrews with some space, and he gets stopped just short of that 1st down marker. Nice attempt there by Andrews and Jackson to get what they could. Nice little 16-yard gain. Brings up a 4th and 2. And the Ravens are showing punt formation here. They're probably going to punt this away. Jets obviously don't trust them, as it's going to be a punt safe formation for them. Crowder back to receive. He's going to let this bounce, and he takes a nice Ravens bounce, and they're going to down it at the 6-yard line. So far here, we haven't really seen much offensively from either side. Ravens have had the most momentum, as the Jets on both possessions have ended in a punt after a 3-and-out. 1st and 10 now for this Jets offense. If they're going to try and get this offense going, it's got to go through Bell. They don't have enough options in the receiving game to really be that dynamic down the field to get something going. First and 10 now, back to their 6-yard line. I formation set. Bell in the backfield. Herndon to his right. Bell takes the snap. He's got space. Bell makes a man miss. Another one spins down to the 18-yard line. Nice dynamic play there by Bell, and that is exactly what this Jets team needed. They needed a first down. They needed Bell to kind of put this team on the back and get momentum on their side. And he had a lot of space there as I'm looking at this replay. That was a dynamic stiff arm there at the end, too. Really a lot of power there by Bell, aside from his speed and patience. First and 10 now for this Jets team at their own 18. Just the start of the second. Ravens defense taking some time. All right, 3 men on the line. Rodgers in the shotgun. Cannon to his right. He takes the snap and hands it off to Cannon. And a big block shed by Mitchell Pierce there. There was only 3 men on the line, but he didn't care. He block sheds the center right away and stops him for a 1-yard loss. And that's been the Jets' weakness this year so far, is that lower overall line that they have. That's CJ Stills. He's a rookie. Number 77 overall. He's developed nicely for them, but against a guy like that, Mitchell Pierce, he's going to have some issues. Rodgers takes the snap. He's got the screen to Bell. Bell with some space. He's got blockers and tries to make a man miss. And Young with a nice contained play there. He only gets him for about a 3-yard gain. 3rd and 8 now. So after that big Bell run to start this drive, again, they're faced with the 3rd and medium. It's 3rd and 8 coming up here. Tight set. Bell in the backfield. Ravens showing blitz. Rodgers takes the snap. He's looking over to the outside, and the pressure is coming. So he throws that a little bit wild there. Nice zone blitz there by the Ravens defense. And another punt coming up for this Jets offense. Johnson is back, and the kick is away. A nice kick there. It's going to drop at their 10-yard line. Grant will receive this. Grant with his breakaway speed. Can he get around people? He does not. He gets destroyed. That is Adams again with another tackle. Nice open field tackle by Adams again, and that's going to stop him at their own 30-yard line. Grant had a lot of space there. I believe that's Corey Grant with his dynamic speed. Ravens take it now. Shotgun formation. Freeman to his left. And he's going to hand it to Freeman. Freeman with some space. Jukes a man, but gets tackled by Quinn and Williams. That run defense by the Jets is just phenomenal. These defensive linemen up front have been great for them all year in stopping the run, and that's why they are currently sitting at number 6 for total yards allowed on the ground. 2nd and 10. Jets showing blitz again. Will they send it? They don't. They back off. Jackson with some time now. Throws to Stills. And an aggressive play there by Keith to lead to try and get that hit stick. Whiffs on the play, but still they stop him short of the first down mark. It's going to be a 3rd and 4. Really like what I've seen from both defenses. The Jets have been a little bit more showy with their defense with some big hits, some big tackles. But what I've really been surprised about so far is how the Ravens defense has just been able to totally shut down this Jets offense. They have a lot of stars over there on the Jets. Rodgers, Bell, just really haven't been a factor so far. As the Ravens have a big 3rd down, 3rd and 4, trips to the left. Freeman in the shotgun with Jackson. Jackson takes the snap. He's looking to pass. He's got Brown. Brown falls down. He had a lot of space there, but makes a short catch, and he gets down to his own 49-yard line. Big catch there by Brown to get that first down. And maybe, just maybe, this Ravens offense can get going a little more. And I think that's Adams who got in there again for another big hit. 1st and 10. 4:43 left to go in this first half. Jets are showing blitz again. A lot of pressure. Looks like it's coming. No deep safety over middle. Looks like a zero blitz. Jackson, the shotgun, noticing it. He's changing some plays around. They fake the snap to Freeman. Jackson looking over to the right. Oh, and a big hit by Talib to knock that out. Jackson with pressure in his face again. Yannick Ngakoue was right in his face, but a nice open field tackle. He did have a man open for a second, it looked like, but falls incomplete. 2nd and 10. Bunch to the right. Freeman to his left. Jackson takes the snap. He's looking to pass again. Looks to the flat to Andrews. Andrews tries to get around C.J. Mosley. Mosley with that ability of short tackle gets to him pretty easily there, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 8. Third and 8. Let's see if Adams can come up with another big play here to stop this Ravens offense from driving. Jackson takes the snap. He's looking deep. He's got Brown wide open. Brown with the one-handed catch and scores. Wow, and that aggressive Jets defense has come with a lot of blitzes, a lot of zero blitzes, leaves Brown all the way over to his left. No safety help, and Brown with his breakaway speed gets by him easily. It was wide open for a touchdown, and Jackson hit him in stride. And 7-0 now. 6 plays, 71 yards, 2 minutes and 22 seconds for that drive. Just like that, this Ravens offense scored, and that's how they've been able to get this offense going. It's that big playability with Jackson, Freeman, and Brown on the outside as Bird takes this to the Jets' own 23-yard line. So can the Jets respond? Uh-oh. Come on, Madden. Don't do this. Uh-oh. Well, they might not be able to respond. Oh, boy. Well, pending the connection of EA servers, let's see if Rodgers and this offense can get anything going. Another thing that we haven't mentioned on this Jets offense has been the tight end besides Herndon, Hodges, 73 overall, 25 years old out of Virginia Tech, who's been pretty good for them, surprisingly, as he's filled in for Herndon as he's been in and out of injury. But Hodges, 55 receptions. They have 73 yards, 7 touchdowns. He's just up there with he's the second most receptions. Actually, he has the most receptions on the team. Second most yardage, and we do have a disconnection, unfortunately. Well, that's really unfortunate. After that big play by Brown, of course, EA makes them lose connection. But so far, it was a really defensive game. I really liked what I saw out of both defenses. So try and figure out if we're going to restart this. They are going to send again. Let's see if we get this going. I think it was about halfway through the second. Probably just going to play it over all the way through. With I guess maybe they're going as the Ravens up by 7. Let me see what's going on here, everybody. Sorry about the technical difficulties. Can't help what EA does. Another thing to note is that Brown does have an X factor now. I don't know if it showed in game, but it did show on that loading screen. He does have double me as his X factor. Brown has just been phenomenal for them this year with his deep play, but only 39 receptions, but 813 yards to show for it and 9 touchdowns. He does have X factor. I'm just looking at his traits. Show me, what is it? No, it doesn't show me on Madden. All right, anyway, but Brown with it does have an X factor. The Jets will punt this away to the Ravens, I believe. Okay, so I think they're just doing a full restart, folks. But man, if the Jets didn't come away with lucky there, that unless they are saying that he's up by a touchdown. But all right, the Ravens get the ball back after this reconnection. 1st and 10. Well, they look to Brown again here to start it off with a bang. Okay, yeah, he's going to give him a touchdown. I'm assuming Jackson's going to throw this to Brown. That makes sense. Okay. All right, so we watch Brown run again. No problem watching Brown with his breakaway speed. 99 speed, actually, because of all his attribute upgrades, I'm assuming. Insane 99 speed there. All right, we're back in business. Full restart here. All right, here comes the Jets. They're going to receive this one. All right, here comes Bird with the kick return now. Got some space, brings it about down to the 21-yard line, about the same place. All right, so we're back in business, ready to start this over again. Thanks everybody for sticking around as we try and get this going again. Anybody who plays Madden knows how this is. So, Jets with the ball. Can they try and answer after a Brown touchdown? Bunch set to his left. Rodgers with some time. Looking over to the right. He's got Bryant. Bryant unable to come up with that catch there. Nice poke out by the number 28. It looks like it's Xavier Rhodes, maybe? Anyway, 2nd and 10. On their own 21-yard line. Big shot to start this drive. Falls incomplete. So, Jets offense showing that they're going to be pretty aggressive here. Pistol set, man in motion. He hands it to Bird. Bird with some space to the outside, some speed. He tries to get around the corner. Big tackle there by Young. Jets really trying to work this outside here with some sweeps, some stretches to Bell. But really nice job by this Ravens defense to contain that with their linebacker speed with Michael Kendricks and Kenny Young. So big 3rd and 7 here for this Jets offense. Empty set, bunch, Hodges, Bird, and Bryant to his right. Bell out wide. Rodgers looking to throw, and he gets sacked. Nothing open. And Judon with the sack. 4th and 18 coming up for this Jets team. As they're going to have to punt it away again. Another 3 and out for this Jets offense. Grant back to receive. He's going to have a chance to receive this one at his own 20, and he steps out by accident at his own 19. So, huge momentum swing already in this reboot of a game. 7-0 Ravens as they get the ball again at their own 19-yard line. Jets offense really hasn't been able to sustain anything. I think they tried to answer back really quickly with a quick strike there in that last drive. Unable to come up with anything. Got behind the chains. Jackson with the play action here. He's looking deep himself. He's trying to get around to the outside. A spin move. And he's got some space and a dynamic spin move by Lamar Jackson. Pulls it down and just makes the defender look silly as he gets around him for a 9-yard gain. Huge play there by Jackson, and that's the ability he brings to this team. As the Jets are showing zero blitz again. They come with it to hand it off to Ingram. Ingram gets short. I think they're going to mark him a yard short, inches. They're showing inches here, 3rd and inches for this team. And we have a pause in the action again. Think he's going to try and challenge it? Maybe. I think the Ravens might be trying to challenge that spot. Nope. Looks like they're changing something up. Anyway, 3rd and inches here. Big 3rd down. Can this Jets defense come away with a stop? Their offense has been unable to help them out here in this one. 3rd and inches. Ravens with the I-form tight set. Freeman in the backfield. Ricard in front of him. Jets loading the line of scrimmage. Jets, Johnson, Freeman makes a man miss, breaks a tackle. He had a guy in his pocket there in the backfield, able to shed him off and gets a nice 4-yard gain for the 1st down. So, 1st and 10 Ravens as they're driving the ball again. Freeman with that raw power, able to get by that defender. 1st and 10, Freeman in the backfield, shotgun set. And they hand it to Freeman again. Freeman with some space, trying to get to the outside. Gets stumbled up a little bit, and Valentine with a nice tackle. 6-yard gain still for Freeman. Second and 4 coming up. Split back sets. Freeman and Bernard in the backfield. Brown to the left. Keep an eye on Brown for this one as they drop back the pass. Jackson's got time. He goes over the middle. And Andrews with the possession catch, and he falls down to the opponent's 41-yard line. Jackson comes out slinging the ball after that Brown touchdown. Really nice patience there by Jackson. Felt the pressure, wasn't coming right away. Held the ball for a little bit longer than he probably was expecting to be able to do. Comes with a big pass there to Andrews for a 20-yard gain. For play action to Ingram. He's looking deep. He's got the post route to Ridley. Oh, and it's broken up. Nice broken up play there by Ridley. Sorry, Ridley was the defender. Stills was the intended target on that one as he looked deep and almost intercepted there, but Ridley makes a safe play and just swats it away. 2nd and 10. Ravens is looking to toss this ball deep now after that Brown touchdown. Jets have been playing really low, expecting this short pass, coming with the blitz. They're playing really aggressive. Ravens are trying to make them pay for it. 2nd and 10, bunches to the right, single back set. Jackson steps back. He's got pressure in his face. He throws it to Brown on the out route, and Brown with a nice quick out route gets down really quickly. Jackson's able to stand in there and make a really nice throw there to Marquise Brown for his 2nd reception of the game. Ravens driving the ball now. Strong set. Strong pro set. Brown to the left, out wide. They go with Freeman. Freeman with some space, but gets down for a 3-yard gain. So this Jets running defense, again, able to stop them. Really haven't been able to get anything going other than that 3rd down conversion. But even then, they had somebody in the backfield if they just made that tackle. 2nd and 7 now for this Ravens team. Jets need to come up with some kind of turnover to get this game back under control as they're losing a lot of momentum quickly here. Do not want to go down 2 scores. Jets will get the ball to receive in the second half. But 2nd and 7 here. Empty set. Jets come with the blitz. Jackson fumbles! Oh, and it's recovered by the Ravens. And just as I say they needed a turnover, it almost happened as Jackson with a design quarterback draw just gets walloped. I'm not sure who made the hit there. I missed it. I think it was C.J. Mosley. It was number 43. Not sure who that is, but either way, he comes up with a big tackle there. Knocks the ball free. Jets are not able to jump on it and recover it. 3rd and 8 though. Split back set. Jackson takes the snap. He's looking. He's got someone over to the right. He's got a man Stills and is unable to maintain possession as Williams knocks it out. And that'll bring up a 4th and 8. Good defensive stand there by the Jets after those 2 big plays. Able to stop this Ravens offense from continuing any kind of momentum. And the field goal is up and good right down the middle. So 10-0 in this one as we get near the end of the first quarter. This Jets offense has got to do something. Their defense has been playing phenomenal this game, aside from that Brown touchdown earlier. But they need to help out their defense. They've had a lot of 3-and-outs. They haven't had any kind of drive sustainability. They've had the ball in good field position at times, unable to really come up with anything for it. As Bird takes us out of the end zone, and the special teams by the Ravens just destroys them at their own 15. Jets should probably stop taking that out, but I get it. With that speed with Bird, they're trying to make a big play here. 1st and 10 for the Jets. On their own 15-yard line. Wildcat set. Bird in the backfield. Bell to his left. They fake the snap. It's an option play. Bird with some space. Jukes, but gets forced out of bounds by Young. Still a 7-yard gain. So Jets, after a couple of 3-and-outs, trying to get a little bit more tricky, pull out some stuff at the back of the playbook there at that Wildcat set, and it works out for them. You know, nice little 7-yard gain. Probably one of their more successful plays of this game. 2nd and 3. Monster set, coming with some weird formations now. Ravens pinch in. Rodgers changing it up. 8 seconds on the play clock. They come back in now. And he takes his snap. He's looking. He's got a man to his right. Bird with some space. Bird and a nice open field tackle by Xavier Rhodes. And Bird's down. Bird is injured on that one. He's grasping for his wrist after one of their first down in a couple quarters. The first down in a couple quarters. Bird goes down on the play, and that's huge for them. He was their leading receiver. It's a lot of speed. 1st and 10 now. Rodgers staying in the shotgun. He's looking to his left, and a nice curl route by Fort, who's filling in for Bird after he just went down. 1st and 10 for the Jets. So the Jets starting to move the ball again. But it's not through Le'Veon Bell. I thought they were going to try to feed Bell but the Ravens' run defense has been pretty stout in this. They stay in the shotgun. Bell to his left. 1st and 10. Jets take the snap. He's got blitz off his right side. He gets the ball away to Bryant. Bryant with some space now. Jukes and gets tackled to the opponent's 43-yard line. And if you look at the injury report, Bird does have a dislocated elbow, so that's huge for this Jets offense. They need to find another playmaker somewhere. 1st and 10. Rodgers able to stay in there, and we didn't really cover that, but he was able to take a hit. Gets the ball out quick to Bryant. 1st and 10. He's going deep. He's got Crowder, and the play is broken up by, I think that's Tony Jefferson on the play, but nice break up there by the safety to get over there. He had the guy open for a second, a little bit too much air under it. That is Jefferson. Almost comes away with a pick, actually. 2nd and 10. Jets now coming more aggressive, taking some shots. Empty set. Rodgers is looking deep. He's got a man. He's got Ford. He's filling in, and Ford wide open walks in for a touchdown. So the Ravens getting a little aggressive, showed blitz, pinched that line. Jets were able to take advantage of it. Ford with that speed. Ford comes out of nowhere after only having one catch on the year. Comes into this game filling in for the injured Bird and is already making an impact. Rookie Marcel Fort, 92 speed, only a 58 overall. 58 overall in this. He does have hidden dev, but he is a rookie, drafted in the 6th round, coming out of Minnesota. So Marcel Fort able to get by them and just kind of run past everybody with that speed and comes up with a big touchdown to try and regain momentum for this Jets offense, just when they needed it too. Yeah, before this, Marcel Fort had 1 reception for 14 yards. Ravens now bunch set to the right. They go with a counterplay. Freeman's got some space and almost gets stripped, actually. Stumbles a little bit, had some space, but the hole closes quickly. It only gets about 4 yards in the play. Mosley almost had a strip there, had his hand in, but Freeman able to hold on. 106 yards passing for Lamar Jackson to Rodgers' 69 after that long touchdown. Split back sets again here for this Ravens offense. 2nd and 6. Fake the handoff. Going with the play action slide. He's got Andrews. Oh, and it's almost picked off. I think it's a keep to lead. Jackson tries to dart that in there. Really wasn't open. Lucky it's not picked off by Keith Talib, and that would have been huge for that Jets defense to come away with a pick. Empty set. Jets staying aggressive, showing a lot of people in the box. 3rd and 6. Jackson with the ball. He's looking over the outside. Roberts in coverage and breaks it up. Big break up there by Seth Roberts. That brings us to the 2nd quarter. I think we're just playing it as a restart. So, yeah, 2nd quarter. Big 3rd down stop. And the punt is away. Crowder back to receive. Filling in for Bird. Crowder with some space to the 20. Jukes a man. Tries to get a spin move. Nasty spin move. Had some space there after that, but still takes it to the 24. Nice little 14-yard gain. So, down 10-0. Jets after a big strike to Fort. Their defense held, and now they have the ball. 1st and 10 on their own 24-yard line. Only down 3 points in this one. And they're trying to hit the screen to Bell. Bell with some space. Gets a block. Bell tries to cut inside there. Just should have kept running. And he had a lot of space, but a little bit of a misstep there and gets a 6-yard gain. After that defender, next closest defender was maybe 10 yards in front of him. So, still a nice gain there. 6-yard gain. 2nd and 4. Bunts to the left. Rodgers looking. He's looking to the left. He's got Crowder. Crowder falls down after a 2-yard gain. Nice safe throw. Rodgers really didn't have anything open. He had the pressure coming. So 3rd and 2. Jets going with a more pass-heavy offense now after Bell's been kind of stuffed in this one. If you look at the ratio, 9-1. They're going with a pass again. He's got a man over the middle. Hodges with a big catch. Pulls it down in traffic for a nice gain there. Brings it to the 41-yard line. Rodgers now over 100 yards passing, a touchdown. Had really just come out and flung the ball around here, even with those, fill-ins at the receiver position. Hodges with a nice catch there. 1st and 10 on the Ravens' 41-yard line. Shotgun set again. Trips to the left. Cannon in the backfield now. Bell out wide. Bell tries to make him a miss, and Rodgers flings it, but really wasn't open, and Michael Kendricks with the swat. 2nd and 10 now for this Jets team. Will they go back to the ground game? Bell's out wide again. Not exactly sure that's allowed, but okay, Bell's out wide. Going with the RPO to Cannon. Cannon does get the handoff, and he's stopped for a 1-yard loss. So the Jets come with a back-to-back trip set there. Bell split out wide, unable to get anything going. Just like that, it's a 3rd and long. 3rd and 11 coming up at the Ravens' 42-yard line. Now, I'm not sure what the wind is like in this reboot, but if it's anything like it was in the last one, this might be a possible field goal attempt if they do just incomplete it here. 3rd and 11. Split backs. And they're both staying the block because Rodgers has some time, and he gets sacked by Ansah. And after that sack, it brings up a 4th and 22, so it does knock him out of possible field goal range. Johnson back to punt, and this looks like it could be pretty good. Grant's going to receive this, and Grant, with his speed, gets to about the 24-yard line. Nice return there by Grant. So Jets start driving the ball at a few plays down the field, but unable to come up with anything as they go with 3 passes in a row. A pass, RPO, and another pass there. Rodgers was onto the ball too long and brings up a sack. 1st and 10 now. Stretch play to Freeman. Freeman to the outside. Freeman with some space. Gets stopped, though. Nice open field tackle by Mosley. Freeman still gets about 5 yards in the play. So, 2nd and 5 now for the Ravens. So far, it's still been a pretty defensive game. Both offenses have had some big plays, but really unable to sustain drives consistently. 2nd and 5 now. Handoff again to Freeman. Freeman breaks it out. Adams shrugs off Adams like it's nothing, even though he juked. But 1st and 10 on their own 36 now. Back-to-back stretch plays for this Ravens offense out of the same formation. Still 1st and 10 on their own 36. Single back set. Ingram in the backfield now. Fake it to Ingram. Jackson with time. He gets walloped. And Yannick Ngakoue did not fall for that play action at all. And as soon as he was done faking the handoff, he was right in his face there. He was able to sack him for a 10-yard loss. So just as the Ravens get their first down in a bit, a sack brings them to a 2nd and 20 now. And this is where it gets dangerous if you're facing the Jets. They like to send a lot of blitzes here. Don't give you a lot of time. Forces you to make the quick right read as they're loading the box again. Shotgun set. Freeman in the backfield. Trips to the left. Jackson takes the snap. He does throw quickly to Freeman. Freeman in space, but a nice open field tackle by Polite. Jachai Polite, I believe, and it's only a 1-yard gain. Brings up a 3rd and 19. Look for the Jets to come with more pressure here. Force Jackson to get rid of that ball quick. You don't want Jackson to have a lot of time or space to try and run with it. So 3rd and 19. The Jets might send pressure again. They're showing it. Tight set. Freeman to his right. He takes a snap. He's looking. He's got some time. Blitz is picked up nicely. Brown jukes a man and gets to the 39-yard line. So after the quick dump off, Brown almost stepped out, able to stay in, but only gets upfield for about a 12-yard gain. 4th and 7, Ravens will have to punt this again. Another short possession here for this Ravens offense. Both teams unable to really get anything going. Both defenses have been able to show up. Crowder, nope, he's not going to take this. He lets it bounce, and a nice Ravens bounce. They're going to try and take this to their own 2-yard line. So if this wasn't tough enough already for this Jets offense to get anything going, it's going to be even tougher now as they take it at their own 2-yard line. 2:12 left to go in this first half. 10-7 the score. Strong set. Bell in the backfield. Crowder split out wide. And they hand it to Bell. Bell with some space. Tries to stiff arm Young. Young with a nice open field tackle. Still gets about 3 on the play. So that'll give him some space. And this should take us to the 2-minute warning. So 10-7 to score. Both offenses kind of been thwarted for the most part, except for a few nice big plays there to Brown and to rookie Marcel Fort. 2nd and 7. Another strong set for this Jets team. Hand off to Bell. Bell up the gut. Just gets stuffed by Borden. He looked like he He had a gap for a second, but Board sheds the block and gets to the backfield to Bell really quickly there. Nice play by number 59, Board. 3rd and 7. At their own 5, 141 left to go. Split back set. Bell in motion. And they throw it quickly to Bell. Bell with some space. Can he make a man miss? He spins, and he's spinning still. Gets stopped short to the 11-yard line. Just gets short about a yard. It's the right idea. Give it to Bell in space. Nice short, quick, safe play there. Ravens call a timeout. 2 timeouts remaining. He's going to get this ball. And the kick is away. Grant back to receive. To the 40. With some space to the 50. And he steps out at the opponent's 48-yard line. So Ravens with the ball. Plenty of time. 2 timeouts. Have got to get this offense going. Look for them to show up a lot of empty sets and get Jackson some time to throw this ball. Going to go with another split back formation. Freeman and Bernard in the backfield. Jackson takes the snap. He's looking, another crosser, and it's picked off by Jamal Adams. Inaccurate pass, and that's exactly what the Ravens team did not need. Jamal Adams able to go down and grab that. It was an inaccurate pass. He did have a man open. I think it was Still as the intended receiver. Throws a little bit wide, and that could be that pressure from the Jets getting into Lamar Jackson's head a little bit. He throws that wild, and Adams is there for the interception. 1st and 10 now for the Jets. And he gets stuffed. They try to hand it to Bell. .103 left to go. No urgency so far by this Jets team. They have all 3 of their timeouts, but less than a minute to go in this half. Should at least try to get in field goal range here and tie this up. They will have the ball to receive. They will have the ball to start the second half. 54 seconds left to go. Still no urgency. Shotgun set. Rodgers is looking. He's looking, has time, throws it to Hodges. Hodges with a great catch. He does keep both feet in. Hodges, another younger player, low overall, making a huge catch there. He had Xavier Rhodes draped all over him, able to go up there and still grab that. Now at their opponent's 37-yard line. And steps out. So all 3 timeouts, 45 to go. Fakes it to Bell. He's looking. He's got the 4, and it's picked off. An interception now by the Ravens. And Thomas on the interception tries to get what he can and brings it out to their own 33-yard line. So tries to force it in there to the rookie Fort. And it's picked off by Earl Thomas. So 1st and 10 now for this Ravens team. Just like that, after a big play to Hodges, Rodgers getting a little too cute with it. Throws an interception. 1st and 10, 2 timeouts. Can the Ravens come up with a big play now? Oof, I believe he was in man coverage there. Oh, maybe not. I think he was in zone. It's just showing it as man. Okay, 2nd and 10 now after the incomplete pass. Good coverage there by Cashman. Second and 10. 31 left to go in the half. Jets need to stop. Jackson looking over the middle to Andrews. Andrews had it for a second. Unable to hold on. That Jets defense collapsing really quickly there. 3rd and 10. 25 left to go in this half. And it was almost intercepted again. It looked like the Jets had a chance as it bounces off of Andrews' feet as he dropped it and popped it up in the air. Jets almost came down with it. 3rd and 10 now. Ravens trying to get in field goal range. Trips to the left. Jackson takes a snap. He's looking over to the left. He's got Stills, but Stills stays inbounds and short, well short of the first down marker. 4th and 7. The Ravens are going to kick this away, and bearing a miraculous return by Crowder, won't have a lot of time to try and get in field goal range themselves. So, Crowder, all the way back. He's going to take this at his own 2-yard line. Spins backwards, and it stopped their own 8. So that should just about do it. Unless a big play happens for the Jets. So after that huge interception by Earl Thomas, Rodgers trying to get a little greedy there, forces the ball to Fort, the rookie, with Thomas in coverage, and it gets picked off. Thomas now activated as X Factor. 1st and 10, I formation set. Going to hand this to Cannon, and Cannon tries to get to the outside and does not, and that should just about do it. So, Jets with a chance to tie the game. They're in field goal range at the opponent's 37-yard line after an amazing catch there by Hodges. Throws an interception, and Ravens unable to do anything with it, but now they're down 3 points. Still have to get the ball back here. But with the way the Ravens defense has been playing, you can't be turning over the ball over like that and expect to win. Squib kick now. Not sure if they meant to do that, as it's taken at the fair call, I guess, as a 26-yard line. Weird play there. Okay, I think he's going to punt this away because the Ravens were supposed to get this ball. Okay, so the Ravens before the reboot were supposed to receive the ball, and it does make a difference. So they're going to punt this away, doing the right thing here. Ravens are going to take this. Grant back to receive. Roberts, and he just steps out of bounds to throw on 20-yard line. So the Ravens, sorry about this. The Ravens did defer to start the game before they lost connection, so they're going to get the ball here. Ravens up by 3. All right, I formation set. Freeman in the backfield. Andrews in motion. Still in motion. And they snap it. Jackson to screen to the right. Freeman with some space. Tries to get to the outside. Juke move. And breaks another tackle and was able to get out of bounds. Nice little 6-yard gain there by Freeman. Good call there to start the drive. Notice the Jets were blitzing frequently and often, especially on early downs. Throws a screen, gets 6 yards. 2nd and 4. RPO. He's got Stills wide open. Stills with some space. He gets tackled. Finally brought down after a 14-yard gain. Gets to his own 40-yard line. Everybody take note. That is exactly how you stop the other team from being so aggressive with the blitz. You throw some screens. You throw some RPOs. Throw maybe a deep shot in there. Keep the defense honest. So now they come with a single back set. 1st and 10. Ingram with space, up the gut. Quinton Williams, a nice tackle. He had a lot of space there. Quinton Williams had to get a hand on him. Slows it down for only a 7-yard gain. But a huge hole there was for Ingram, but unable to get past Quinton Williams. Split back set. Nice drive for the Ravens. They fake the snap. Jamal Adams is in there too quick. Unable to do anything with that. They send Adams off the left side. Adams with another big play as he comes away with the sack there. 3rd and 10. Another 3rd and long for this Ravens team. The Jets have been really unique and smart about their blitzing. They've thrown some zero blitzes in there. They've thrown some zone blitzes too, specifically with sending deep defensive backs off the right side there, unblocked. Again, Jamal Adams unblocked there, gets in there for a sack. 3rd and 10. Man coverage. Jackson is looking. Everybody looks to be covered. Oh, and it's almost intercepted, but Freeman comes down with it. Freeman with some space. He to the 10-5 touchdown. Devontae Freeman. A little bit too far outside the pocket, but Jackson gets away with it because it looked like it was going to be picked off there by the Jets. But instead goes right over the head of him, misses the interception, and lets Freeman catch it. And Freeman does the rest, takes it in for a touchdown. 17-7 is the score. All right, so the Jets with the ball again. Will they try and get Bell going? Unable to do anything on the ground. Really, I'm not really able to do anything in the receiving game either. Bell in the backfield. Play action. Rodgers got time. He's got Hodges again. Hodges another contested catch. Had Young draped all over him and Thomas right behind him. Still able to pull that in. Goes up top and makes a nice catch there. But now at their own 40-yard line. Hodges is coming out of nowhere. Some of these young players for the Jets have really stepped up for them. It's not really been Bell or Rodgers being able to make the plays. Screen pass. They throw it to Hodges, and the offensive lineman gets in his way. He did have space as they noticed the blitz, but number 62 is trying to block over to the right side. And it's a good old Madden screen not working the way you need it to or the way it should. 2nd and 10 after the incomplete pass to Hodges. Ravens showing blitz now. Play action. Rodgers Man in his face. He's got Crowder. Crowder holds on even with Thomas hitting him as soon as he catches it. Rodgers a little bit inaccurate, throws it just behind Crowder. And Crowder's still able to make the catch. So these receivers for the Jets have really been able to come up clutch with a nice couple of clutch plays here. 1st and 10, staying in the shotgun. He's looking. He's got a man to his left. Bryant keeps both feet in, and he had somebody right behind him too. Not touch him, but right behind him. And Bryant is able to hold on. Another big chunk of yardage there for the Jets. Go with another RPO. To Crowder. Makes a man miss. He's going in. 5-10 touchdown. Jamison Crowder with the RPO. The cornerback noticed it right away. Goes in there. Makes a bad tackle attempt. Crowder jukes him. Gets around and does the rest and walks in for a touchdown. 17-14. Just like that, the Jets are back in. It's only down by 3. So a nice set of chunk plays for the Jets. Couple of shots down the field, big catches by Crowder, Bryant, and the younger tight end Hodges. Sets up a nice little RPO to Crowder. And Grant will take it on 20-3. So, after that big mishap by the defense to miss that interception and let Freeman kind of do the rest again for a touchdown, they're just back to a 3-point game after a nice set of plays by Rodgers, making some clutch throws, receivers coming up and helping them out with some nice catches. And here comes the Ravens now, only up by 3. So single back set, 2 tight ends. They're going to fake it to Freeman. They're looking for Brown deep. Adams in coverage. Adams comes away with an interception. And Jamal Adams with a second interception. And a really nice user play there by Javale. And Adams had faked the coverage down a little low, able with that speed to get back there quickly. Is contested by Brown. Makes a better catch than some of the receivers have in this game. Pulls it down for an interception. So here comes the Jets now. 1st and 10. All the momentum in this one. Only down by 3. Rodgers changed something up. He max protects, and he's got a man. He's got Hodges again on the wheel route. Hodges with some space gets around Rhodes to the 10-5 touchdown. New York Jets. So, really nice play call and read. Notice the zero blitz was coming in. Max protected, had time on that wheel route, gets around Xavier Rhodes, and Hodges making another big play in this one. They're going to be up by 4. So, 21-17 in the course of about a minute after a huge interception by Jamal Adams, a huge touchdown drive to get it within 3 points, and then the interception by Jamal Adams. And then on the very next play, Ravens get a little frustrated, maybe come with a zero blitz, and just get gashed as Hodges, with his speed, I assume, gets around the right side. So Hodges has really come away with some big receptions. Rodgers has been phenomenal in the second half, and the Jets are up by 4. Jets score 14 points in the course of about a minute. Ravens get the ball back, single back set. Jackson drops back. He's looking to the left. Andrews pulls it down. Had a tight window to fit that in there. Jackson not showing any kind of shyness to throw that tight window ball. Gets it to Andrews for a nice little 10-yard gain there. So the Ravens driving the ball now. Will they get a little too eager to try and get back in this game and throw some shots and maybe throw an interception? They got Jamal Adams on the back end they got to worry about now. So 1st and 10. Gun bunch set. Freeman to the left. Jackson takes the snap again. He's looking to pass. He's rolling out to the right. He's going to take off. He jukes or spins. Mosley stays home and gets him for a sack, actually, after 1-yard loss. Jackson tries to spin again. This time, Mosley didn't fall for it. Gets dropped for a 1-yard loss on the sack. 2nd and 11 now. Another gun bunch set. Jackson takes the snap. He's looking. He's got time. Over to the right to Brown. Brown with some space now. Brown sheds off Jamal Adams and steps out of bounds for a nice little 12-yard gain. Nice throw there by Jackson. Keeping it safe. Keeping it down low. Not trying to force the ball. Had Brown open. Knows he has speed. Gets around the outside for a nice first down gain on the play. So, Ravens on their own 49-yard line. Starting to threaten Can the Jets make another big play on defense? 1st and 10. Trips to the left. And a draw play to Freeman. And Quinnen Williams is just phenomenal in this run game, in this run defense. It was just a 3-man rush there. The Jets were expecting pass, but Williams, with his ability to block shed, gets in there and stops him for a no gain. 2nd and 10. Fakes a snap to Freeman. He's looking deep, has no one open, tries to scramble, gets to the outside and just throws it away. Unique Ngakoue was right in his face there. Nice man coverage up and down the field. Nothing was open. Forced to throw it away. 3rd and 10 now. Can the Jets make another big play on defense to get the ball back for their offense? Momentum has really quickly shifted in this game. Jets showed a lot of blitzes before, but now I've kind of stepped back a little bit. I wonder if they'll come with the blitz this time. So, 3rd and 10. Jets load the box. Will they come with it? Jackson in the gun. Man in motion. Takes his snap. He's looking over the middle. He's got a man deep. He's got Brown. Breakaway speed. Williams, maybe. And he does stop him. Brings it to the 6-yard line. Brown slows up a little bit, trying to make Williams miss. Nice open field tackle to prevent a touchdown. But Jackson able to stand in there. Notice the man blitz. Able to wait for his man, Brown, to get open with his 99 speed. Big chunk play for the Ravens to bring it 1st and goal at the opponent's 6-yard line. So hand off to Freeman. Freeman tries to make a man miss, but that run defense is just so stout. Agubule, however you say his name, and Mosley were in the backfield immediately. Second and goal. Jackson changed something up, split back set. He's looking. He's got some time. He's gonna walk in for a Ravens touchdown. Nothing was open. Jackson able to just use his speed and burst right in there before the defense could react for a touchdown. So, pending the extra point, it'll be 24-21. Ravens able to regain some of that momentum they lost from those 2 touchdowns really quickly that the Jets scored. So, after a defensive battle here in the first half, both of these offenses have come with some big plays down the field, stretching the defense. And now we have a 24-21 point game. Let's see what the Jets do now. Unable, again, to get really both running games have unable to really do anything for their offenses. It's been the passing game. It's been the deep throws down the field by both quarterbacks to really keep their team in it. So, 1st and 10. They do hand it to Bell. Bell makes a man mix, gets about a 5-yard gain. As a flash before we got to this. The rushing totals were, it's about 51 for the Ravens, and I think it was 6 before that run for the Jets. Most of the Ravens rushing yards came from Jackson, though. 2nd and 5. Single back set, trade to the left. Going with the RPO. He's got Bryant with some space. Bryant, I think his controller died as he had plenty of space to get that 1st down. That is awful if his controller did die. You hate to see that. Now it brings up a 3rd and 4. Third and 4 should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Single back tight set. 3 tight ends. Rodgers steps back. He's looking over to the left. He's got Westco. Westco pulls it down. I think that's a fullback or a backup tight end there. Makes a nice possession catch. Gets down for a 1st down. So that'll be the end of the 3rd quarter. 24-21 Ravens. Jets now have the ball and are driving on their own 48. Both offenses kind of come to life here in the second half. Single back set. Bell in the backfield. 3 receivers to the left. Hand it up to Bell up the gut. Bell shoving people. Gets about 3 in the play. Bell with only 5 rushes. Jets have really kind of switched up their way to attack this Ravens defense. They have a lot of good defensive linemen up front. Linebackers are fast and dynamic to seal off those edges, and they really haven't been able to get Bell going on the ground. It's really been their passing game from surprise stars like Hodges and Marcel Fort to really get this offense going. Will they keep it going now? 2nd and 7 at the opponent's 49-yard line. Flipping the play. Bell to the right. They're going with the screen to Bell. Bell with some blockers. Bell with some more blockers. And gets to the outside. He's got space. Gets taken down to the 20-yard line. Nice call there. Jets with the screen pass to Bell. That's the way to get Bell involved. Get him some space there with a nice screen. Really good blocking downfield, too. Takes to the 20-yard line. So now the Jets are knocking at the door. 7 left to go in the 4th. Shotgun set. Rodgers is looking. He's got the corner to Hodges. Hodges is another big reception. 16-yard gain. Hodges brings it down. Uncontested. Hodges, 5 receptions, 154 yards, and I think he has one touchdown. It was just one, I think, right? Either way, Hodges has been dynamic as it's a 1st and goal on the Ravens' 4-yard line. Back and forth these offenses are going now. Shotgun set. Bell in the backfield. Ravens loading the box. They fake it to Bell. RPO to Hodges. Hodges brings it in. And if it wasn't 2 touchdowns before, it is now as he brings it in for a touchdown. Huge play. Good play call. RPO action. Fakes it to Bell. Ravens have been keying into Bell all game, really trying to stop him on the ground. The Jets have been doing a nice job of throwing some quick screens, some RPOs to get around that. Hodges is wide open there. Walks in for a touchdown. 28-24, 6:25 left to go. Back and forth these offenses are going as the Jets score again. Timuchin Hodges is his name. He's got 88 speed. He's 25 years old, been in the league for 3 years. Drafted in the 6th round. Coming out of Virginia Tech, 73 overall, has really come in clutch for this Jets team. 1st and 10 for the Ravens. Play action to Freeman. Jackson looking for a shot. He's looking deep. He's got Stills. Stills breaks away, and he goes to the 10. Adams won't catch him. Touchdown. Just like that, the Ravens are back in front on that deep crosser to Stills. Stills with some nice speed still, getting up there in age and gets around everybody. Jamal Adams takes a bad angle, tries to cut off that route for a big play, and the Ravens are up by 3 again. So one play here for the Ravens, and just like that, they're in front. So back and forth, these offenses continue to go. 31-28. Jets get the ball back. Cannon back to receive. He's going to take this. Cannon takes it back to the 18-yard line. Not really good blocking downfield. Nice special teams play by the Ravens. So, Jets on their own 18-yard line. 6:13 left to go. Situation flips for them. They were up by 4. Nice touchdown drive. Have the ball here again. So, can Hodges, can Fort, and Rodgers make something happen, or will it be Bell to get this offense going again? Single back set. Trips to the left. Rodgers doesn't like what he sees. 1st and 10. He does step back to pass. He's looking. He's got the route open and unable to get it away as Michael Kendricks gets in his face to sack him. Rodgers a little bit of a slow windup there, gets stuffed. That's an 11-yard or 12-yard loss on the play. Rodgers holds on to the ball a little bit too long, trying to get that big play. Had a man open, it looked like. Had 2 men open onto the right side on those in routes. But 2nd and 22. Single back set. 2 tight ends. They hand it to Bell on the stretch play. Bell gets it to the outside. He's got some space and gets what he can. Nice little 9-yard gain. Makes this 3rd and 13. Still a long 3rd down, but a little bit more manageable as they're not backed up in their own end zone at least. That sack really puts him far back here. Bell in the backfield. Shotgun set. They fake it to Bell. RPO. And Bryant with juke move. And unless that's on the defense, I believe that penalty is against the Jets. Up for a legal man downfield. And they're going to decline that. Take the 4th down. 4th and 8 coming up. And they're going to punt this away at their own 20-yard line. So they get about 2 yards after all of that. And they're going to have to force to punt this away after a huge sack there by Michael Kendricks. Huge punt. Grant takes it now his own 10. To the 30-yard line. 34-yard line is going to take it out of bounds. Last time the Ravens were up and they had the ball like this, they threw a costly interception to Jamal Adams. So the Jets need to stop, though. 4:36 left to go. They can't afford to give up another touchdown. Field goal they'll be all right with. A touchdown pretty much might put this away. But with the way these offenses are going, you never know. So 1st and 10, single back set. Two wide receivers to the right. Freeman a cutback and gets stuffed again. Only 9 rushes for 33 yards for Devontae Freeman. 2nd and 6 coming up. Quinton Williams, I believe, or actually it was Unique Ngakoue who got in there, but due to the play of Unique Ngakoue and Quinton Williams, the running offense for this Ravens team has been a no factor. 2nd and 6. Jets are showing another 0 blitz. Jackson might be noticing it. Man in motion. Jackson steps back. He's got time. He's got space. He's going to take it to the outside. Jackson to the 40 and slides down to the 40-yard line. Jackson notices the 0 blitz and says, you know what? I'm just going to take it myself and get away from everybody. And with his speed, he can do that. So 3:43 left to go. Ravens are knocking on the door at field goal range. 31-28. Jets need another big play. Look for Adams. Look for Mosley. Look for some of these stars for the Jets to try and make a big play when it counts. 1st 10. Gun set. 2 tight ends to the right. Ingram in the backfield. They hand it to Ingram. Ingram with some space and gets thrown down and fights his way for an 8-yard gain. Jets trying to strip that. 9-yard gain. Jets were trying to strip that away. Almost came up with it as the ball was coming loose, but Ingram able to hold on to it. Devontae Freeman on the backfield. I formation set. Ravens looking to get this 1st down. Anderson motion. And they hike the ball. They're going to hand it to Freeman. Freeman with some space. He takes it to the outside. Freeman to the 10. Jukes and gets brought down by Johnson. Takes it to the 6-yard line. So 2:40 left to go. Ravens knocking on the door in red zone. In the red zone. 1st and goal at the Jets' 6-yard line. So they have to call this play before the 2-minute warning. So the Jets will have their 3 timeouts. 2-minute warning. They need to stop here, though. A touchdown will end this game. Play action. He's looking over the middle. He's got a man. He's got Andrews for the touchdown. And just like that, the Ravens score a touchdown. And with 2:14 left to go, the Jets need a quick score and a possession hold against the Ravens. They put this kick this away. 38-28. Ravens up by 10. Jets need another quick score to be able to get back into this. Can't use any of the timeouts. Still have a 2-minute warning, though. Plenty of time to, they throw some big shots, get lucky here and there. They might just have a chance. So they take it out. Cannon with another mediocre return breaks it to his own 19-yard line. 2:11 left to go. Can the Jets come back here? Their defense that was so stout for the first half has been unable to come away with some key stops for them here late in this game. Offense has come to life, though, so they're not over. It is not over. They're looking deep. They got a man. Fort. Oof. When Michael Kendricks comes back, it looked like Fort had some space if Rodgers puts a little bit more air under that. Had some space and room to catch that and run. But Michael Kendricks comes away and tackles him mid-air and forces the ball out. So 2nd and 10. Bunch set again. Ravens shifting. They're going to go with the screen pass. He's got Bell with some space. Spin move. Makes a man miss. And gets finally brought down. That'll bring us to 2-minute warning. They're on the 25-yard line. Nice little 6-yard game, but they need more than that. They need a quick touchdown. Big 3rd down here. Bunch to the right. Rodgers is looking. He's looking deep. He's got Hodges. Hodges is poked free and almost intercepted. That would have ended the game for sure. He's thrown it to his man Hodges in triple coverage. Even Hodges has played phenomenal for them in this game, as unable to come away with that one. Brings up a 4th and 4. So here's the game, folks. 4th and 4. They're on 25-yard line. 1:52 left to go. Bell in the backfield. Cannon to his right. Can Rodgers come away with a huge comeback for them? This is the season. 4th and 4. He's looking. He's got a man. Cannon, takes it, and I think he has it. He stretches across that 1st down marker. Just barely gets across. Michael Kendricks there with the tackle. Gets across about a yard. Wow, that was close. A clutch play there by Cannon to get both field inbounds and stretch across that 1st down mark. So they're still alive in this one. 1:47 left to go. He does get out of bounds. Rodgers over the middle. He's got Bryant. Bryant poked free and almost intercepted again. Rodgers tried to force that into his man over that deep post. Wasn't really open. Poked free, almost intercepted. 2nd and 10 now. 1:42 left to go. Still on their own 29-yard line. They need to get some big plays here. Bell to his right. Hodges still in the backfield with them. Pistol set. Dump off to Bell. Ugh. I don't know if he meant to do that, but there really wasn't much open. Now they go with the hurry up. 3rd and 14. Ravens back up. 1:20 left to go. Rodgers doesn't like what he sees. He changes. Puts Bell out wide. 1:14 and counting. Rodgers is looking. He's over the middle to Hodges. Hodges, he does catch it. Another big play there by Hodges. No huddle again. 55 left to go. 53. Rodgers sending Bell out wide again. Ravens are backing up, letting them throw underneath. No, they're playing against the clock now. Rodgers is looking. He's throwing deep over to the right to Bryant. Bryant, and he does come down with it. Bryant with a spectacular catch. He doesn't get out of bounds, though. 31 left to go. Big catch brings down to the 10-yard line, and if they can score here quickly, the game is not over. 20 seconds left to go. 19-18. Have to score here. Over to the right, and almost picked off, so 13 seconds left to go. After that big catch by Bryant, unable to get out of bounds, they have to quickly get to the line and quickly get a playoff, and unable to get that in there for a quick touchdown. So they're going to kick a field goal. That's smart. Kick a field goal. So 10 seconds left to go. They need an onside kick to try and get this ball back with 3 timeouts, as likely the Ravens can kind of just run around with it and kill 10 seconds. So here's the onside kick. And it is recovered by Stills, and he gets hit, but holds on to the ball. 9 seconds left to go. That should just about do it. Jets with a valiant effort at the end there to try and come away with points, come away with a field goal. Unable to get that quick strike. Ravens offense was really come alive in that second half. But they're going empty set here. They're going to pass. Trying to get this first down. Jackson with time. He's going to run. He's going to slide. That's what they're doing. They're just going to run around with it. Kill that clock. And the Ravens will move on. So 38-31 is the final in this one. Ravens come away with some nice clutch plays at the end. The Jets had momentum. The Ravens offense takes it right back. And after a nice season by the Jets to win their division, 11-5, they come into this one. They play hard. Bell gets stopped, but they use the other weapons, their younger weapons with Hodges and Fort. But what I really think was the struggle in this one was the turnovers. The Jets, their early turnovers, really hurt them when they were driving the ball. You go back to that time where it was at the opponent's 37, and that's what did it. They were in field goal range there. They could have tied the ball, tied the game, but that'll just about do it for the Jets season. Good season for them. Good game by both of these guys. I am Kylo Ren. I'll see you guys next time.